Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Peace Dealer, back and ready to attack. And today is 17 degrees Leo, which is 8 numerology, the second decan, which is Jupiter. Yes, expansion. You know, it's something about Leo and its spiritual defense that it provides, which grants one courage. And unfortunately, in this world, many people take kindness for weakness. And so even though you have boldness of courage to stand up for yourself, if you're not shouting over people and if you're not lording yourself over people, I guess that invites certain people to feel that they can walk all over you, or that you won't completely decorate your face, or you won't completely decorate their face with your hands. But thankfully, it's a day like today that you can decide to stand up for the courage of your heart and, subtly say without saying that you're not one to be messed with. Because if I will remind you of anything over and over, it's the fact that we are currently at war right now. And this is a psychological war. And so if people can have you play it off like it isn't on, then you lost the war because you're not fighting. And if you're not fighting, then do they really? And by they, I mean the principalities and powers in the second heaven that are influencing everything happening down here don't really have to do much to fight against you because you're not fighting. Stay vigilant, my friends. The moon is coming out of Warrior Aries, and this is completing this Warrior Aries Moon King Leo Sun vibe, so that as this goes into Taurus at the end of the day, you can stand firm on your grounded values. You have to understand more than ever that there is no solid defense against you or attack against you. There's really nothing that can be done to, harm the immutable nature of your soul. And so people have to now attack your perception and make you doubt yourself. And given that we are coming into the new moon in Leo and moving past this Lion's Gate, it is now no secret and will become more and more evident that you are unlocking and activating ancient DNA sequences within to activate superpowers. Please understand the controversial nature of what I'm saying. You are unlocking superpowers in your DNA. This is not being discussed by professional scientists and doctors who have research material to let you know more about DNA sequencing than I will ever know. But they're not talking about this, and I am. And so that's gonna make it look like I'm just some crockpot loser on the internet talking about DNA sequences when I don't have a PhD. I've never studied medicine. So what makes me know and other spiritual leaders know this, where your doctors are failing to tell you this? Well, welcome to the revolution. And I stand firm in my heart. I've made the decision that the work I do and the knowledge I know is not up for debate, because I've worked years to establish this, and I'm not trying to argue with people. I'm just a messenger spreading truth. My self-esteem is not impacted by the opinions of other people, because people are going to believe what they want to believe. I'm going to stand firm in courage, and I'm going to express what I express with fearlessness, and like Kevin Hart said, I'm going to say it with my chest. And that's basically the lesson for this week, and that's basically the lesson for today. Don't necessarily let anybody knock you down off your square because they want to, emit certain vibes that makes you feel like they know better than you. And what I'm speaking of is the moon in Aries that's squaring Saturn today. We've just come out of that gauntlet, and this is your individual receptivity to the power of your character that's going to, run in the face of tradition. That independent Uranus has gone through Aries, which is indicative of brilliance that's sparked in the hearts and minds of so many people that research is going to take a couple decades to catch up to. And so if you're still waiting for old research methods, old mainstream indicators of authority, you're going to really hate yourself for not, leaping on and deciding on the wisdom that you revealed to yourself first. It's not about becoming your own mainstream authority. It's about being authentic and not letting that authenticity compromise to what you should do or what other people think is right. That goes against the whole notion of you having your own unique experience. And you're not burdened with being right, you're burdened with being real. And through experience with other people, we can see what's right. So keep that in mind. Venus is in Cancer, and it's really fleshing out the sincere nature of your heart so that you can connect with people who love you for who you are and not what you can get for them. Y'all stay blessed as always. Once this moon goes into Taurus, all this activation of DNA is going to become very real, and you're going to manifest physiological ascension symptoms that you need to now balance with this Leo so that you can step into your heart. So listen, welcome people calling you delusional, welcome people calling you crazy. Microbiology, the father of microbiology, when he was talking about microorganisms back in the day, was called fucking crazy. And all of medicine is shaped around his discoveries. So if you're afraid of being called crazy or delusional, please just understand that so much that we predicate on, Friedrich Nietzsche was not even acknowledged in his time, but people are on his dick now. So don't be afraid of people calling you crazy. Really just live up to what you know is true, because we need you. That's your light. I don't know if you know, but I will keep on saying it. This is a war, and play your part. And until tomorrow.